take away from reading White Ivy is how so much of our struggles and our perceptions in life are self-imposed. Ivy wants things that don't necessarily bring her happiness, and I hope that she will be a cautionary tale to readers, actually. White Ivy tells the story of Ivy Lin, a Chinese-American immigrant who falls in love with a boy named Gideon Sprayer, the son of a state senator. Years later, Ivy and Gideon reconnect in Boston and they begin dating. Very quickly, the values of Gideon's patrician family become the barometer for Ivy's success. What she desires is access to the privileges that Gideon represents to her, like money, family background, education. But most importantly, she seeks legitimacy by marrying to the Sprayer family. I think the three main themes of White Ivy are privilege, the strength of family bonds, and how our experiences shape our ideas of ourselves, which aren't necessarily accurate reflection of who we really are. On the topic of privilege, I think that privilege is relative, but Ivy doesn't see that. She thinks privilege is very objective. You either are privileged or you're not. So for her, she wants to be seen as a privileged person. She wants to be admired and envied. And she wants the kind of self-assurance that she assumes that privileged people have. I specifically set out to write a Chinese-American character that wasn't stereotypical. When people think of, especially somebody who is very childlike, Ivy is described as very docile, her mannerisms are very sweet, and I wanted to have somebody who would always be underestimated. So I purposely made Ivy's personality very incongruous with her appearance because I wanted her to be a go-getter, kind of break the model minority stereotype of somebody who would just follow the rules, because Ivy is not one who follows the rules. I think going in when I wanted to write the novel, I wanted to write a book that I wanted to read, and so I was really inspired by a lot of shows and books that starred anti-hero protagonists who really want something very badly. And once I had that first line of my book, Ivy Lin is a thief, but you would never know it to look at her, the rest of Ivy's story came at once.